Imagine standing on the Giza Plateau. A hot wind whips across your face and the sun scorches your skin. Before you, against the backdrop of a cloudless sky, he rises. He is not just a statue, he is a witness. He has been gazing east, toward the rising sun, for over 4,500 years. He has seen the birth of empires and their collapse. He saw Roman armies, Arab armies, Napoleonic armies. He saw tourists in top hats and modern-day tour buses. The Great Sphinx, the largest and oldest monolithic statue in the world. But do we really know everything about him? Today, we will try to look him straight in the eye and read the history written in stone. What exactly is this creature? It is a hybrid. The body of a lion, a symbol of power, strength, and dominion over nature, and the head of a human, a symbol of intelligence and royal authority. In ancient Egypt, this combination meant absolute ruler. Its dimensions are impressive to this day, though numbers rarely convey the scale. He is 73 meters long and 20 meters high. That is the size of a 7-story building. But interestingly, the Sphinx was not built in the traditional sense. He was carved, hewn directly from the limestone bedrock that sat there. Egyptian engineers, seeing a massive rock outcrop hindering the construction of the pyramids, decided to turn a problem into a masterpiece. Let's pause at the face. Whose is it? The official archaeological version says, it is Pharaoh Khafre, the same one who built the second largest pyramid standing just behind the Sphinx. But look at the nose, or rather, the lack thereof. And here we must debunk one of pop culture's most popular myths. Napoleon did not order the Sphinx's nose shot off with his cannons. When Napoleon arrived in Egypt in the late 18th century, the nose was already long gone. Drawings from that period confirm this. So who did it? The trail leads to the 14th century. According to Arab historians, a certain fanatical Sufi, seeing peasants making offerings to the Sphinx in hopes of a good harvest, flew into a rage. He deemed it idolatry and destroyed the nose with chisels. Moments later, he was reportedly lynched by an angry mob, but the damage was done forever. Today we see him as a beige lump blending into the desert. But in his prime, the Sphinx looked completely different. He was gaudy, we have traces of pigments. The face was painted a deep red. The Neme's headdress on his head was in yellow and blue stripes. This was not a gray guardian. It was a bright, vibrant symbol of the sun god, visible from miles away. Imagine that sight in the full sun. It must have been blinding. However, the Sphinx has secrets that keep researchers up at night. The biggest concerns his age. Geologist Robert Schoch noticed something strange on the walls surrounding the Sphinx. Traces of erosion, but not erosion from wind and sand, which would be normal in the desert. According to Schoch, these are traces of water erosion, from intense rainfall. The problem is, it hasn't rained that hard in Giza for thousands of years before the pharaohs. If this is true, the Sphinx could be older than the pyramids. He could date back to a time when the Sahara was green. Egyptologists firmly reject this theory, but the seed of doubt has been sown. Is the Sphinx a remnant of an even older civilization? And what lies beneath him? Seismographs have detected voids under the Sphinx's paws. Legends speak of the Hall of Records, a library of Atlantean knowledge. Although this sounds like a movie script, scientists still don't have permission to fully excavate the area. The Sphinx remains silent. For millennia, he was repeatedly buried by sand, with only his head sticking out. Many times people dug him out, only to forget him again. Ancient Egyptians called him Hor-em-Akhit, Horus on the horizon. For us, he is a symbol of mystery. Perhaps his greatest secret isn't what he hides under his paws, but how much of our own ambitions and fears we see in him. Next time you see his picture, don't look at the broken nose. Look into his eyes, and ask yourself, what has he seen that we will never know? Thanks for listening. If this story intrigued you, leave a thumbs up and comment below what ancient mystery should we dig up next. Talk to you soon.